know you're focused on today, obviously, but still Georgia is one of those battleground states that got a lot of attention in 2020. A lot of Republicans are concerned about the integrity of the election in November. What do you say to those voters about how you're handling this primary, but also looking ahead to November?
Well, the main thing they got to know is their vote will count. We have been ranked by the Bipartisan Policy Center as being tied with Colorado as being the best state in the nation for running elections. We're number 2 on security by the Heritage Foundation on elections. So if they're a Republican voter, tell them about the Heritage Foundation. If they're a Democrat voter, tell them about the Bipartisan Policy Institute. We run elections very well in the state. We are a model for the rest of the country. We have 17 days of mandatory early voting, 2 Sundays that are optional and available, that will be made available to the majority of the voting population in Georgia. We have no excuse absentee. We have easy voting on election day because so many of our voters are now taking advantage of that early voting. Every vote is tied back to a voter. We use voter ID on every mode of voting now. Our consolidations are run well. We're testing right now parallel monitoring, which is making sure the machines are casting votes as intended based on the programming. Right now we're doing a pilot program on that. We've invested a lot in security. We've invested a lot in voters. We've invested a lot in voter education. We're the only state in the country now that on list maintenance, which is one of the things that many Republicans express concern about, we're the #1 state in the nation on keeping our voter list clean. We're the only state in the nation that has access to every single state's driver's license database to see if somebody has moved and registered in another state. We are still a member of ERIC, which we share data with, and we were able to refer 17 individuals for potential prosecution to local DAs who voted in 2 different states. But that's 17 out of nearly 4 million cast that we've been able to identify so far. There's always going to be some small amount of illegal voting, usually done out of not out of evil, but somebody doing something stupid, because people are fallible. And we can't take mistakes and blow them up into conspiracies. We know there are people who do that. There are grifters who gain from that every single day. But Georgia's always focused on security first, and Secretary Raffensperger's made that a key to how we run elections in the state.